Hello everyone, welcome to this class. I'm so happy to have you here so we can continue to dig deep into the knowledge of geometric concepts after learning angles, plane figures, and how to measure angles, the interior angles in a quadrilateral, the interior angles in a triangle. In this lesson, we're going to learn about symmetry. Well, symmetry, what does symmetry mean? Symmetry means when you fold the shape like this one. This is a rectangle, and if you fold it, you fold this rectangle, you need to make sure that after folding it in half, the two halves perfectly match each other. So when they match each other like this, they match each other. Yes, I call the two parts symmetric because I can put them together. They match each other, and there's no like they are identical in size and in shape. They have the same size and the same shape. This is symmetry. And if I fold it and it gives me like this, the two don't actually match, then it's not symmetry. So symmetry, it's about congruency. You have already heard about the word congruency. Congruency means equality. It's just like an equation with two equal parts. And here, it's not an equation, it's actually a geometry figure with two equal parts. So congruency means equality. So these two parts are congruent, which means they have the same size, they are equal in size and shape. Basically, this is what symmetry is. I drew the shape here to show you what symmetry is. If I take my square and I divide it in exactly two equal parts, these two equal parts will match each other. They are equal in size, they are equal in shape. So this square is symmetric. And my line which divides the square is called the symmetry line, or the line symmetry. So but sometimes symmetry doesn't really require you to just draw or divide the shape into parts or three parts or four parts. But sometimes you have this type of rotational symmetry. It's a symmetry which is about rotating a shape. When you rotate a shape or you turn a shape, like we turn a wheel, we turn something circular. So when you turn the shape for 180 degrees, which is you go from this point, go all the way to this other point. You see, the shape looks pretty much like the same. It doesn't change at all. It remains the same. So this shape has what we call a rotational symmetry, because when you rotate it, it continue looking the same. Nothing changes. That shape has a rotational. I'll give you another example of a rotational. Let's say I have this shape. And there's a point in the middle. If I turn it once, I still have the same shape. If I turn it again, I still have the same shape. So it's a rotational symmetry. And in the middle, I have this point which is called the rotation center. It's the center where the rotation is actually taking place. Okay, so we're gonna move on into more detailed explanations. Great. Now we're gonna discuss about the order of symmetry. What is the order of symmetry? The order of symmetry determines how many times a shape can be divided and you still have symmetry, or how many lines of symmetry you have in this shape, like this one. The order of this symmetry is just one. It's one. Great. So now, when I divide it like this, the order becomes 2 because I have two symmetry lines, or line symmetry. And here, for example, there the order is how many times you turn it to get the same shape. If it's just one, so the order is 1, and if it's 2, the order is 2. You're gonna have some exercises in a workbook, and you'll see the different types of shapes that you have there, and then you will understand this better. Remember, please, that I'm looking forward to receiving your feedback. Should you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me, to contact me by any time. Anyway, please, I'd like you to turn to page 213. You start reading there, you will watch the video, and after watching, you start reading there, and then you will do the exercises starting from page 214 and all the way to page 219. You will do those questions today, and then I'll have a feedback. We'll discuss them, and after that we'll discuss your understanding later. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.